Well, morning Tom, it's Thursday morning, I think it's the 9th of October, and I've come up from our village of Bempton to Speeton, which is just up the road. It's only 7 or 8 minutes up the road to St Leonards Church. Now, I've never been to St Leonards Church before, but here it is. It's just a small little church. I don't know anything about it at the moment, but we'll have a look inside. There's no churchyard at all, it's just a church on its own. So we'll have a look inside and go from there. Well, this little door that I've just come through, Tom, is it looks very, very new, lovely, well made, and it's in memory of a lady called Judy Morell. But the door looks very new. So this is St Leonards. It's a nice sunny morning, quite warm really for the time of the year. So there's one or two items on here that look interesting. Circular cross, discovered in 1910. This style of cross is likely to be the original consecration cross of St Leonards. The cross symbolises the support given by the apostles to the church. And some information. So it mentions that there's no burial, no churchyard, so the deceased were carried by pallbearers to either Bridlington Priory or St Peter's Reighton, which I'm going to visit as well, St Peter's Church at Reighton. Oh, the font, here we are. The font is an example of a solid plain circular Saxon font which was originally in the chancel but moved to the west end in 1911. Many Saxon fonts were quite deep as babies were fully immersed during baptism. And there's the font. Soldier laid to rest 8 years after being killed at Arnhem. Just trying to get closer to this one. Soldier called Henry Moon. Fascinating, really. This simple and evocative reference to Jesus Christ was discovered over the south door during restoration in 1965. Angus Dei, I don't know how you pronounce that, is the Latin name of God and has been in use as a visual representation of Christ since the Middle Ages. This beautiful example dates from about 1120 to 25. So this soldier was from Speeton. Right, I'll have to watch me step down these pews. Now these look like wrecks from the cliffs, down at the bottom of the cliffs. There's nothing, no literature on them. I'll just go back a bit and I'll see if I can get a... Yeah, there's no literature describing what ships they are or anything like that. They just hung on the wall. But we do have a lot of wrecks down this east coast. I'll have a look at the ceiling while we're here. There we go. There's some good timbers in this. Some information about the oak benches and the altar rails from the former hostel of the Resurrection at Leeds, a place dear by the kindness of the Merfield Fathers. I'll let you read the rest for yourselves. Yeah, it's very interesting. Just got a bit of glare from the sun behind me through the window. I don't know if you'll be able to see these photographs very well. So here's some photographs of shipwrecks and a little bit of information about these. Just a few of the shipwrecks on the seashore at Speeton still visible today. Top left, the steamer Laura wrecked in thick fog in November 1897. All the crew saved broke in two whilst attempting to refloat. And then top right, we have the trawler Lark wrecked near Crowshoot. All crew saved, loaded with fish, but boat a total wreck. And then bottom left, We have the trawler Diamond, wrecked in thick fog in January 1912, loaded with fish, all crew saved again, boat was a total wreck. And then bottom right, HM Submarine 63, wrecked on the 24th of December, Christmas Eve, 1921, whilst under tow to the breakers yard on the River Tyne. No crew on board, broken up for scrap in 1941. And then bottom centre, the trawler Skegness, wrecked 25th of September 1935 by a northeast gale, all 11 hands lost, the last trawler to be wrecked on our coast with a loss of life. Speeton Mill. Now I'm not quite sure, but I have a feeling that trawler Skegness, I think all the crew that were lost were brought to Bempton, and all the coffins were made by the joiner of the time at Bempton. I have a feeling I've heard this story before. I could be wrong, but so here we are at the altar. Yes, it's a lovely little church, is this? Some notices here, I don't know whether I can pick them out. They'll show up better once I've got it on my tablet. So I'll just concentrate on filming it and we'll look at it later. No stained glass at all, it's all plain. So there we are. That's St Leonards. Oh, just go and have a walk around the outside and take a look. As I say, there's no churchyard. surrounding fields, and got some nice beasts up there having a feed. So that's St Leonards Church. That's your lot. Only a tiny village, Speeton. Okay. See you later.